Good morning, guys. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. So, from today, we're going to be discussing about cloud technologies. So, one of the cloud is Azure, and we have AWS as well, right? So, what is a cloud, and what is Azure Data Factory? What is data engineering? And how to learn all of them, we'll be able to understand one by one. If you ask me what is the prerequisites for Azure Data Factory, means you have to know to understand data factory. If you know basic SQL is okay, but if you wanted to work with production or the real time, definitely you need to have strong SQL knowledge is in needed, along with the store procedures. SQL and T-SQL, both of them are needed because we're going to be working with a lot of queries, ranking functions, string functions, and we used to have a lot of store procedures functions. So it is recommended that you need to have very, very basic level to advanced level of SQL. If you don't have that, so you can buy SQL Server videos from us, and I think 45 hours plus videos are available in Telugu and English language taught by me. You can just buy those videos and practice them one by one. If you have any questions on SQL, you will be able to ask me in the ADF class as well, or before the class or after the class. Clear? So that is recommended. And anybody wanted to talk to me directly means I can give my direct number. So my direct number will be so 9919919452. If you have any career guidance plans or if you need any other clarifications, anytime you will be able to call me on this number. So you can just reach me on 9919919452. So that is my direct number. So this is my office number, then 9452. Anytime you will be able to, reach me on this number for any one-to-one clarifications or any other doubts as well if you have it. Sure. So let us understand what is that we're going to be learning as part of this syllabus that I can explain. And I will also explain what is the prerequisite for the data factory. And if you wanted to become a data engineer, so what is the data engineering we'll discuss. If you wanted to become a Azure data engineer, so what are the concepts that you need to learn? And what is on-premise and what is cloud? And what is Azure? And what is Azure Data Factory? What are, data bricks, Azure Data Lake and Blob, Azure Functions, HD Insights, Azure SQL Data Warehousing, and types of cloud technologies, private, public, hybrid, and what is ETL and what is ELT, and data engineering versus data analytics versus data science. All these things one by one, you will be able to understand. Clear? If you wanted to become a data engineer, so definitely you need to have strong knowledge of SQL. It could be Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, MySQL. Strong knowledge of SQL is needed. And you need to have cloud knowledge. Clear? So cloud means either AWS or you can learn Google platform, GCP, or you can also learn Azure. So these are the popular cloud brands are available. So definitely you need to understand what is a cloud. That is the second one. And the third one, you have to know ETL tools that is available. So ETL or people are going to be calling these as ELT tools. Now, I'm going to be using Azure Data Factory as a ETL tool and ELT tool. So where exactly we're going to be using ETL, what exactly is ELT that we understand. If you wanted to become a data engineering, definitely you need to have ADF. ADF is similar to your on-premises SSIS only. Okay. If you know SSIS very well, you will be able to easily understand your ADF. So you have some extra concept that you need to understand what is a blob storage, what is a data lake, storage, all of them. But otherwise, so it is similar to your SSIS of on-premises ETL. We'll understand what is ETL and everything. And if you wanted to work with big data analytics or big data, definitely you have to know what is called as a data bricks. Okay. So data bricks is compulsorily you need to know. It is for the big data analytics purpose or big data purpose. Normally, we're going to be getting the data and all the data is going to be taken by the ETL applications, and we are going to be creating what is called as a data warehousing service. When you have a terabytes of data, all the data we are going to be taking and keeping into data warehousing machines, right? But when you have a big data means you are getting petabyte of data, zettabyte of data, yottabyte of data, yollabyte of data. So this kind of a data, you will not be able to store them in the data warehousing because data warehouse is going to be supporting up to terabytes of data. Average data warehouse today is 100 terabytes. You can have it. Okay. So that is one thing. The limitation of the size I'm talking about here, 100 terabytes. And the second one is the data warehouse can only deal with the structured data. Okay. So data warehousing is going to be dealing with the structured data. When you have a unstructured data or when you have semi-structured data like video files, audio files, chat messages, right? You have social media data, all the data you will not be able to pump or you will not be able to load into data warehousing. So that is when we are going to be, using unstructured data, semi-structured data, or live stream data also, right? If you wanted to work with the live stream data, all this data will not be able to, store them in the data warehousing. That is where you're going to be using one more software called a Hadoop system, right? Spark and Scala is replaced with the Hadoop today. So we are going to be dealing with the big data. So Databricks is going to be working with the Spark and Scala. So you are going to be learning Databricks as well. So if you want to become a data engineer, especially with the big data engineer, if you want to become, so definitely you need to know big data concept. You need to know what is a Hadoop, what is a MapReduce, what is a Spark and Scala, and all of them is going to be used. So these are the things if you wanted to become a data engineer, and if you wanted to run some scripts, definitely in the uh, Databricks are going to be using Python, Scala languages, and definitely Python and Scala also you have to know, right? So if you learn all these things, at least little bit of DevOps is also introduced for the deployment and for the CA/CD purpose, continuous integration and continuous deployment, right? So CI/CD or DevOps. So if you know SQL, Cloud, ETL, ELT, ADF, Databricks will have big data concepts. Along with that, we're going to be working with unstructured data, semi-structured data, and Python Scala is going to be used, and a little bit of DevOps knowledge. When you know all these things, you will become a data engineer or especially big data engineer. Clear? If you know only SQL and SSIS and data warehousing concept means you can also become a data engineer, but you will not be able to work with them big data. You will not be able to store the data or load the data to the big data. So what is a big data? What is a Spark and Scala? All of them we're going to be having as part of our data bricks concept. Clear? So to become a data engineering, it will take minimum 3 months to complete it. Okay, minimum 3 months to complete it. We're going to be having, ADF I'm going to be teaching, and Databricks I'm going to be teaching, and SQL I'm not going to be taking the live classes. You will be able to buy 45 plus SQL videos from basic level to advanced level. You need to practice. Even Python I'm not going to be teaching. If you wanted to learn Python, Either you can get Python videos from elsewhere, or you can also buy the Python videos from R. So we have one more trainer called Ravi Teja. He's going to be dealing with live Python classes, or you can go in for video recording classes of Python. So remaining things I will be able to explaining. So if you wanted to work with a Azure, means first you need to know what is a cloud computing. So that is the simple thing that you need to answer. Later, you will be able to understand what is a data, what is data factory, what is a data bricks. Even synopsis, I'm not going to be covering. So we can give you some pre-recorded videos. I think I have say 7 hours plus videos are available. You will be able to get these videos. Data factory will be for 25 hours. Okay. So data bricks will be, it is 20 to 20, 20 hours, 20 to 22 hours. And data lake, blob and everything is included. PySpark, Scala, everything is going to be included within your, data bricks only. CACSD is going to be included within your, data factory and data bricks. And Azure SQL means if you know normal SQL, so we can easily understand how to connect with Azure SQL and everything. So this is the complete, data engineering, roles and responsibility or the roadmap. So minimum 3 months of the duration you need to know. So only one programming language that you need to prepare, that is Python, and compulsorily you need to have in depth of SQL and data factory, data bricks on all these things are needed. Yeah, am I clear? So this is what is the 3 months roadmap to your data factory and data bricks. So I have given you this form, guys, and people who wanted to join in this. So please fill this form. This form I have given in the chat window, and daily video classes recordings will be given, and the people who have joined the demo will be able to get the special discounts. This form has email address, full name, location, mobile number, and you need to click on subscribe, right? So I have given this. So fill this data so that daily videos are going to be distributed. Okay. So 30 hours it will be there. So approximately 25 to 30 hours. And so now what is that you need to have? As I told you, any graduate, any age, easy to learn because Data Factory is completely drag and drop software. Any non-technical people can easily understand this, and which is a ETL software, extracting, transforming and loading the data. What is ETL? I will be able to explain. And hard skill and placement, compulsorily you need to know, and strong knowledge of SQL, store procedures, complete queries, DDL, DML, all of them you have to know clearly. If you don't have the SQL knowledge, I strongly recommend buy the SQL videos from us. Don't watch basic, Udemy videos, or I don't recommend any other SQL classes, because which are not going to be having from very basic to advanced level. We have SQL in Telugu and English version. You can buy one portion of the videos. Daily you need to watch one video and complete the SQL, guys. Without that, it will be very, very difficult. Clear? So anyone can learn this course. Prerequisite is SQL, strong SQL I recommend. Hard skill to get the job in IT industry. High salaries are paid. So recently, one student got Bharati got 13 lakhs of salary package with SQL and Azure Data Factory only. She has learned. No coding is required, completely drag and drop software it is. You need not install any software in your computer as well, because which is a cloud based. Cloud based means it is online based. Simply you can go to azure.com. You will be able to easily, practice it. Nothing needs to be installed in your laptop. Daily recorded videos are going to be posted, and real-time topics are going to be covered. And Monday to Friday we'll have classes. Saturday, Sunday no classes are going to be there. And the course duration will be 6 months. So you can have all videos and everything will be accessed up to 6 months. And if you wanted to extend after 6 months, for that extension, you need to pay some nominal amount, some 1,000 rupees, for 3 months or 6 months, you need to pay. and extend the course for one more, 3 more months or 1 more month or 6 more months, depends upon the requirement. Clear? And sample CVs are provided, CV preparation guidance is given, online lab support is going to be given, interview questions are going to be discussed in the class, placement assistance and support across India will be given. So definitely, you can get a lot of job opportunities with the ADF itself, but you need to have strong knowledge about SQL is mandatory. Clear? So let us understand first what is a cloud. Then we will be able to talk about what is Azure and what is different cloud platforms available. Then later we will be able to understand what is a private cloud, what is a public cloud, what is a hybrid cloud. Everything we will be able to understand. So let me take one small use case and I will be able to discuss what is a cloud. Okay. Now for I wanted to take one good example that let me tell you what is on-premises softwares or what is on-premises and what is on cloud. Let us understand these two things today very, very clearly. If you wanted to understand on cloud, you need to understand on-premises. So to explain this concept, I will give you one case study, one simple example. I wanted to buy a new car. So that is what is my requirement. I wanted to buy a new car. I don't have any car and I have decided that I would like to buy a car, and everybody recommended me, Bhaskar sir, you can buy a Ford car or you can buy some, you know, any car, whatever you like, it's 50 car, some car. So I have decided to buy a Ford car. Then they told me, sir, this cost, car is costing you, 15 lakhs or 20 lakhs. So that means I need to have large amount of cash or the amount I need to have, right? So without that, I will not be able to go. So at least some 2-3 lakhs of cash and remaining I can go in for the loan. So definitely I should be able to get the loans. I need to have the documents and everything. Then minimum cash I need to carry. So put together large cash I need to have. That is one risk I need to have. Then after the buying the car, definitely I need to buy the insurance policy for the car as well. Without insurance, you cannot buy a car. Not only one time, every year you have to buy or you have to renew the insurance. Okay. So what about everyday fuel consumption? So if you're using the car heavily means daily you need to fill the petrol or once in a 3 days, once in a week, you need to fill the petrol or the diesel. The cost you have to bear. What about cleaning up the car on daily basis? You need to clean your own car because it is your own car. Nobody else will clean it. You need to clean. Otherwise, you need to hire a labor. So they will be able to have the car cleaning, car maintenance. Okay, car cleaning and car maintenance also will be there. For example, there is an accident or there is a dental painting work has to be done. Denting painting work has to be done. You have to pay from your pocket. Nobody else going to be making. And if you don't know the driving, if you're having a driver, so driver's salary, you have to pay it, right? So without driver salary, you will not be able to hire the driver. So all these things are big burden to me. But somehow, if I wanted to buy the car, means I have to ready for all these things. Not only this, lot of other risks also will be associated with us. Everything you have to, bear. So instead of buying my own car, my friend, what he has done, he has installed Ola application. He has installed Uber application in his mobile phone. So whenever he needs the car, he will be able to go to Ola application. He will be able to take a rental car. Okay. So he will be able to take a rental car. What is the advantage if I go in for the either Uber car or the Ola car? Only I need to pay as you use. That is the concept, right? So if I use only for 10 kilometers or 1 hour, I need to pay only for that. I need not pay for the maintenance. I need not pay the driver's salary. I need not clean the car. I need not fuel the car. I need not have the maintenance insurance copy. I need not have the large cash, but still I'm able to enjoy the car, pay as you use. So what is a cloud? Cloud means a rental platform car, rental car, right? So only thing is that you need to go to Ola. So you need to install one small application in your mobile phone. And once you go there, you will be able to book any bike, any cab, or seven-seater, four-seater, Ford car, Swift car, or any car, whatever be the car that you wanted to get it, you will be able to go and hire the car, get the car for the rental. Based on the use, you are going to be making the payment. So only thing is that which is cheaper. What is the advantage of the cloud? Cloud means which is a web. So using a web application or using online application, you will be able to get the car, right? So Ola, Uber is two companies, two brands. They are able to give you rent a car for the end user. Now, what is the advantages? Advantage which is very, very cheaper, right? So we can get the best cars, complete risk, and no risk is there, and it is very, very cheaper. These are the two advantages. Clear? Everybody can use all of them on the rental cars. Now, let us go back and understand one more scenario. So I'm talking about own car versus rental car. What is the difference? You will be able to understand, right? So now I wanted to tell you there is State Bank of India or ICICI Bank, or you may be working with the Walmart company 20, 30 years back. If I wanted to use a software, if I wanted to store my data, right? So when the IT industry started in 1960s, 70s onwards, lot of data and all companies are started using infrastructure, softwares, hardwares in their companies. If you go to State Bank of India, they'll have a lot of softwares, a lot of computers are being used by different people in the company. So all the data is going to be stored within the computers, and all the businesses started using the softwares and hardware. The first question, where is the hardware of the State Bank of India? So what they need to do? They have to, if they wanted to keep their customer data, so what they have to do? First, they have to buy a hardware, large hardware they have to buy, right? So configuration somebody will give you based on the requirement. You need to buy hardware. So do you think that they need to buy only one server? No, they will be able to buy thousands of computers. Servers means a bigger computers. They have to buy the hardware. Okay, if you buy hardware, will it work? Now again, the companies have to buy softwares also. Software means I'm talking about they need to buy operating system, they have to buy antivirus, they have to buy, if it is a SQL or Java application means Java, or it may be .NET, lot of softwares they have to buy it. If they buy the software, is it enough? What about routers, networking, complete networking hardware also they have to buy it. Networking infra, they have to buy it. So after that, if they buy, is it enough? No, 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 no. They need to hire, or they have to recruit. They have to recruit lot of IT people, right? So recruit IT professionals. So recruit IT professionals, and to keep the servers and everything, they need to take a own office or on premises office, either rental office or their own office. They need to have it. So what about the furniture? Furniture they need to have it, AC and everything. And if you have the office 24/7, power supply has to be there. So without server, the computers are not going to be running power supply. For the power supply, you need to have a lot of generators. For the generator to work, you need to buy a lot of diesels and lot of things. It will become big headache for the State Bank of India or ICICI Bank. Everything the company has to manage. Clear? So they are interested towards their core banking business. But now, if I wanted to use my data, I have to compulsorily buy the hardware. I need to compulsorily buy the software. I have to recruit IT people. I need to recruit lot of IT guys, and I need to have on premises. I need to keep all the hardware, software, configure it, and if there is a any problem in the area, for example, the earthquake comes, all the servers are burnt, there is a fire accident, all the servers are burnt. I have to maintain the what do you say, replica of the data, replication, redundancy. I need to maintain duplicate servers. Duplicate servers means if there is a problem in one area, I cannot say I lost your data, my business is gone. You need to maintain one more copy of the data elsewhere. This is what is called duplicate. The concept is called high availability of the data. Clear? High availability. So today I may need 100 servers, and tomorrow I need, let us say, 500 servers or 5,000 servers. I need to buy all the servers. But if the business is gone, means I need tomorrow not 1,000, 5,000 servers. I need only 1,000 servers. Now what will I do with the remaining 4,000 servers? I don't know what to do, right? So scaling up, scaling down will be very, very difficult, right? Scaling up and scaling down will be very, very difficult. I need 100 servers today and I'll get a good business. I need to have 200 servers tomorrow. So after buying 200 servers, I don't need 200 servers. I need only 100 servers. So what should I do with the 100 servers now? So scaling up and scaling down will be very, very difficult. So instead of maintaining your own servers in your own on premises means own servers, own hardwares. So some companies, you know, got created. However, you have Ola, however, you have Uber. So some companies like Amazon company, and they have started a brand called Amazon Web Services, and they said you can take the rental hardware, rental hardware and software. So that is the first company came in year 2006. Clear? So they told, however, you're going to be going to Ola, however, you're going to be going to Uber, you will be able to get lot of car, whatever be the car that you're getting, pay as you use. So like that they sell. So it started in year 2006 in worldwide. They told, if you need a server, don't buy the server. I will give you a server. You tell me the configuration and you install AWS, or you can come to www.aws portal so that I can give you lot varieties of configuration. Do you need, this kind of a configuration, that kind of a configuration, and what is the software you would like to have? You want to have Java software, Python software, Salesforce software, whatever be the software that you need, I will be able to install it. Only you need to give monthly payment, rental payment, pay as you use. That is the concept they told. So you, based on the pay, you will be able to make the amount, monthly rental amount or the subscription amount you paid. So many people started stopping, started, on premises environment. So slowly they have migrated to the Amazon Web Services instead of having my own servers. So I need to keep the data in the cloud platform. Cloud platform means, so you can have a portal, www.awsportal.com. You will be able to say, I need 100 servers. I need these many machines. All these machines you will be able to hire and install the software, and you will be able to keep your data, work with the data. So tomorrow you need 200 servers. You can simply give a request. The Amazon company is going to be organizing all the servers, and the day after tomorrow, you don't need 2,000 servers or 200 servers. You can scale down. I need only 10 servers. I need only 5 servers. Everything automatically will be done Everything will be taken care by Amazon company. When you go in for Ola, you need not worry about. You need 100 cars, we will give you. You need only petrol cars, we can give you. You need seven-seater, we can give you. If you need a good driver, we can give you. We can clean the cars. Nothing, no risk is attached, and which is very, very cheaper. And that is the reason cloud has become more popular today, because no company, no non-IT company is maintaining their own servers. Clear? So cloud means rental servers, rental hardwares. Now, later, Microsoft is also started a brand called Azure. Azure is from the Microsoft brand. So what it is doing? Same work. Microsoft is also telling, if you need any software or hardware for the rental, you can also come to us and we will be able to give you what is the type of the software you need. Do you need a four-wheeler, six-seater, seven-seater? What is the configuration? You tell me. Only one day, 2 day, or outstation, cars. What kind of a cars you need, we will be able to give you. That is what Ola and Uber is saying. Even Microsoft created a brand called Azure. So it is a Azure brand. So in this brand, anybody can go. They will be able to get the very good hardware and software. So you need to only go to the portal. What is the portal for Azure? www.portal.azure.com. That's it. You need to go and register with your email ID, and the first 30 days it will be given for free. Okay, you can use the subscription. You will be able to get some servers and everything for free. Afterwards, based on your number of servers, based on the number of servers, based on the CPU usage, and number of people connected, number of customers are connected, what is the RAM space we have used, what is the IO it is happening. Based on that, every month the bills are going to be generated and you should be able to pay the amount. What is the advantage? Because it is cheaper. If I am maintaining own car means that is very, very costly. Clear? Scaling up and scaling down also very, very costly. Scaling up means what? I need 100 cars. Tomorrow I don't need 100 cars. I need only 50 cars. Buying, selling own car will be difficult for you. Scaling up, scaling down is very, very easy. So many companies stopped using their own servers, their own softwares. They will be able to go to either Amazon company, or they will be able to go to Azure company. They will be able to hire the machines. The machine, they can give you hardware purely, or they can give you hardware and software. You can keep your data. You can create your databases. If it is SQL, you can go and create your databases and you try to work with this. So every month the bills are generated. So that is what is called subscription. So first 1 month it will be free. Next month onwards, the bills are going to be generated. You will be able to get the bills. These are very much cheaper and very much convenient. No risk is available and high availability is there. If there is a problem tomorrow, so all the things will be handled by the Microsoft or in the Amazon company. These servers are available where? In the data centers. Clear? So you will be able to go to one of the data centers. When you see a photos here, so these are called your data centers. These are the cloud data centers. Have you seen? So these are going to be maintained by the admin people. So the cloud data centers are available. It may be Amazon data center, it may be Microsoft data center, it may be Google Cloud, GCP, Google Cloud Platform data center. So they have data centers all over the world. You will be able to go to portal.azure.com, or you can go to AWS.com, means you will be able to go to data centers. You can get one server, two server, three servers. What is the day, what is the software you need to have? I need to have Java, I need to have SQL, I need to have, .NET. So like that, it can have a lot of things, whatever you wanted to have. You can just give the requirement. The servers with the configurations will be made available, and you will be able to work with them. So these servers are available online. Cloud means online. Online means internet based. Clear? How do you connect to with this machine? With the URL. Which URL? www.portal.azure.com. That's it. So I wanted to watch my videos. So how do you watch your videos? You can upload the videos in the youtube.com. Anybody can watch. So youtube.com is a cloud platform. Cloud means online. OTT platform, YouTube platform, or anything today is online. Even Gmail is a cloud platform, right? So everything will be managed by the Google company. OTT platform and the YouTube is going to be managed by the Google, or you may have, Hotstar, or you may have a Netflix.com. Different people are going to be giving you cloud platforms. You need to make every month rental, watch the movies. You can make a lot of the movies in YouTube for the free. Clear? All the cloud servers are going to be used, going to be maintained by the admin team and the data centers. Clear? So Microsoft will have a lot of data centers in India. So Microsoft will have a lot of data centers in Europe, or maybe in US, UK. Worldwide, they have the data centers. You go and ask them, I need one computer from South India. I need two computers, two more computers from the Delhi, North India. I need 10 more computers from the, let us say, in Switzerland, New Zealand. I want to maintain the high availability. What is the meaning? If there is a bombing in the US, means I need to have the backup in India. If there is an earthquake in India, I wanted to have backup in the US. Clear? Like that, you should be able to maintain a lot of data and availability. Everything will be maintained. Like that, we have one more company, Google. Google is also maintaining GCP, Google platform, which is also rental platform. I think it is also released 2006 or 7 onwards. I don't remember the year. So let us Google it. When the GCP, Google Cloud launched, launching date. So it is launched in 2008. Clear? But even though it is there, you will be able to get lot of revenue. Lot of revenue. I think 39% of the revenue today, this guy is handling. 39% of the cloud machines are by this one, and this is I think 23 percentage, and Google platform it is only 9% today. Clear? So approximately today 29, 40 and 63, almost 70% of your data is available in the cloud platform today. Clear? So what is Azure? Azure is a portal, online portal. So what is the portal? This is the portal. So when you go, it is going to be giving you, it is going to be giving you 200 plus apps. It is not only one application. Lot of hardware anyhow you're going to be getting there. So you are going to be getting lot of hardware. So Azure is not a single application. One of the application is ADF. ADF is one of the application. You have a Databricks is one more application. Azure Data Lake is one more application. Like that, Azure, AAI, Azure Data Lake, and Azure Data Analytics. Clear? Data analytics like that. How many applications you have? You have 200 plus applications are already there. You will be able to go, and whatever be the application that you wanted to have it, you will be able to have it. Clear? So when you go to Azure, what kind of applications we have? Only two types of applications we have. One is called either you store the data, or You compute the data. That is what IT industry is going to be doing, right? Computing means processing the data. Clear? So you wanted to store the data, you wanted to compute the data or the process the data. So what kind of a data storage? You can have Azure SQL, or you can have a data warehousing in Azure, or you can have a blob storage in Azure, or you can have a data lake. So however you would like to store the data, you would be able to store the data. After storing it, so what kind of a computing we can do? Either we can perform data analytics, or we will be able to perform BI, data analytics and BI, and we will be able to perform AI applications. Clear? That is a computing application. So you will be able to work with Azure. So you have put together all these applications are divided into two parts. One is called data storage in Azure or data computing in Azure. Clear? So you have totally 200 applications are available. AI application means for analyze your data or prediction of your data. You have Power BI, a lot of applications where you will be able to analyze and create a lot of Power BI reports and everything. Or you want to store the data with the help of SQL data warehousing, or you can store the big data Hadoop, right? Large amount of data I would like to store, so I can run Hadoop, Spark, and Scala. So only two categories of applications which are available today in Azure, not only in Azure, but also AWS and but also in GCP. Either you store the data or you compute the data, you process the data. So that is what we can do. So what is ADF? ADF means Azure Data Factory, which is going to be getting the data from different platforms and loading the data into somewhere. For example, so did you understand clearly what is Azure? Azure is made up of 200 applications, and it is having collection, big amount of hardware is also available. So when you go to portal.azure.com, for example, I want to simply go and I will be able to register. I will be able to go to portal.azure.com. It will be able to register. I have already registered. When I go, I will be able to get lot of applications here. So let me show you the applications. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and more applications. How many more applications? 200 plus more applications are available. One of the application is Data Factory. One of the application is Azure SQL, Azure databases. So like that, you have a lot of applications are available. You will be able to see much more applications. When you click on the more button, you will be able to see all the applications. Okay, we can see, as I told you, either you will be able to find out these applications or the data storage applications or the computing applications. When you come down, see how many applications you have. You see, you'll go mad. Language, face API, custom version, AI research, all of them are for the AI, and analytics for the BI purpose. Compute. So apart from that, you have a lot of other applications also there, and the databases are there, DevOps applications are there, right? So general lot of other applications are there. All of them you will be able to use. So whatever you want to use, you can use it. So it is a big list. It is there. Clear? So all these things are available in your Azure portal. So Azure is not a single platform. This is a Microsoft platform where you will be able to get not only one application. So basically two types of applications are there. One is called data storage and data computing, data processing applications. So today, all the companies are going to be taking the data, right? So in one way, you're going to be performing data analytics, or it is also called as a BI. In one more way, you are going to be performing AI and BI. So this data can be stored in the on-premises, on-prem. That means you have to maintain your own data and it will be big risk, or this data can be maintained in the cloud. Cloud means who's going to be maintaining? Cloud means your data will be maintained, your applications are going to be maintained by Azure or maybe by AWS or maybe by Google Cloud. based on the usage, based on the size of the data, you will be able to keep the data and use the data. Clear? So that is what you got to understand. Why cloud? Because it is cheaper. So I don't want to, I want to scale up or the scale down. I want to maintain the availability. I don't want to bear the risk. I don't want to, have the minimum risk, and somebody, a good company wanted to maintain. State Bank of India doesn't want to maintain. Walmart company doesn't want to maintain, or any other company doesn't want to maintain, means they can go in for the cloud. Clear? But today we have lot of data is available in the on-premises. I have a large amount of data that is there. So what should I do with the data? So I have large amount of data already there in different servers. So my company name is State Bank of India. I have a lot of data in SQL Server. I have a lot of data in Java servers, but all of them are on premises. I have this data. What should I do? All the data I wanted to migrate, or I would like to dump into a cloud system. Clear? I have some data here. I have some data here. I have some data here. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get some Excel data. Okay, I have some lot of data in SQL or Excel, or I have lot of data in SQL, or I may be having lot of data coming from a Java application. But all this data I'm having in the on-premises platform today. All this data is available here in the on-premises. So think about your Amazon company or State Bank of India is using all this data. But somebody told them that this data, if you're maintaining, it will be more costly, and you need to take care about your high availability, redundancy. Then the State Bank of India wanted to take this data, migrate this data to the cloud. Clear? So if they wanted to perform ETL operation, means get the data from here, and they wanted to extract the data. So how do you extract the data? You have to use some ETL tools. So what kind of ETL tools we had? We had earlier SSIS was there. Clear? Or you may take Informatica, right? You may take Informatica, or you may take Oracle Data Integrator, ODI, or you may take a data stage, right? Or you can take a talent. All the ETL tools are called on premises, including Microsoft SSIS. Clear? So you will be able to get the data. You will be able to extract the data. Extract means read the data from here. So you transform the data. Transformation means you clean the data. All the data you will be able to load to the destination. Clear? So earlier, so what we were able to do, we were able to get all the data from different places, and all the data we were able to keep them in the data warehousing or somewhere else. Clear? Initially, we were again our own server we are going to be maintaining called data warehousing. So data warehousing also my own server. It is on-premises data warehouse. Initially, people used to create. Warehouse means a bigger server. Don't worry about all of them. You will be able to understand all of them later. So all the data, you should be able to bring it and maintain them in the bigger data warehousing server. Warehouse means a large data, large hardware plus SQL will be installed in this. So people are using like that. But today, the companies does not want to maintain the data in their own data warehouse. Okay. So they don't want to maintain nothing in their warehouse. They don't want to maintain nothing in the on-premise. This is also on-premises. What the company said, I have large amount of data. So all the data I wanted to maintain in the cloud. That is what companies are saying. So they will go open one cloud account. So what they do? They will be able to go to Azure, or they will be able to go to AWS, or they will be able to go to Google Cloud. They say all the data I don't want to maintain in the my own data warehousing servers. my own on-premises service, nothing. Everything I wanted to move it to the cloud. If they wanted to move it to the cloud, again they need to extract the data, transform the data, load the data. Means SSIS or Informatica ODI data stage talent I cannot use it, because these are the old what do you say? These are old softwares. This is released in year 2005. So even all of them, Informatica is released before SSI is released. So these can talk to only on premises. So even SSIS or Informatica ODA data stage talent does not know how to communicate and load the data into the cloud. So SSIS or even Informatica ODI will not be able to do that. So Microsoft has to release one more software. The software is called as ADF. Clear? So ADF is one more ETL application which is going to be extracting the data from on-premises or the cloud. Anything is fine. It will be able to go and get the data from on-premises, maybe cloud. All the data, it will be able to get it. It will be able to get it. It may be on-premises SQL or cloud SQL. All the data, it can push to your cloud platform. Clear? So why SSIS or why Informatica ODA data stage talent got failed? Because these are released, even before cloud. Cloud is started, Azure is started in 2010, right? In the 2010 when the Azure is started, so you will not be able to load any data to cloud directly, because SSIS does not have a built-in technology to load the data, because SSIS released in 2005, cloud is released, especially Azure released in 2010. So that is the reason in 2015 we had ADF released. So ADF released in the year of 2015. It can also perform a lot of ETL operations. So SSIS or Informatica ODA data stage talent cannot talk to the cloud environment. Cannot talk to the cloud environment. That is the biggest problem of SSIS. And one more problem of SSIS also cannot load the data to the big data Hadoop. When you have a large amount of data, so I'll be talking about it later. What is a data warehousing? What is a data lake? What is a data mart? What is a big data Hadoop? All of them I'll be talking about one by one later. But if you wanted to load the data to the cloud, you need to create one more technology. That is the reason in 2015, Azure Data Factory is got included. So with the help of ADF, you will be able to perform ETL operations, which is a ELT operations you can do, or you will be able to perform ELT operations, extracting the data, loading the data, transformation. I will be able to do it later. What is the purpose of a transformation? Means a transformation is going to be used for the data cleaning purpose. That we'll talk about later. What is the ETL? What is the ELT? Also we'll see later. But what is the need for the ADF? Why we are able to use SSIS? Did you understand clearly? So tomorrow I'll be talking about lot of new things. Uh, what is a cloud, what is a private cloud, what is a public cloud. All of them we will be able to discuss in tomorrow's class, and I'll show you a lot of other things as well. Clear? So that is the one use case you need to understand why cloud has become so popular, because of only one reason: cheaper. It is a online or web oriented or cloud based technology, means internet based technology. Cloud platforms are nothing but rental platforms only. You should not be thinking beyond this. Cloud means you should not think that the data is going to be stored elsewhere. No, data is going to be stored in the computers only, but the computers are completely managed by the bigger companies like Microsoft, Google, and the cloud is going to be maintaining a lot of data centers. Clear? So that is what. So remaining things we'll discuss in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow will be the final gem. So what is a ADF means Azure Data Factory is one of the ETL or ELT application. I'll be talking about what is ETL, ELT in tomorrow. And if you wanted to work with this, you need to know the basic understanding of SQL. Chalo guys, any questions you have?